Hello, my beautiful Taurus. What's up? Welcome back. How are you? It's been a while. How are you feeling these days? Especially after that full moon of Capricorn. Oh my God, that was quite a heavy duty that kind of like fell off our back, didn't it? I hope you managed well. Let me know how it went for you. We're gonna see. Okay. You are the second one that has the angel of family surrounding you. So there has been some sort of healing that may have came through. For a lot of you, your psychic ability may have also been increased around this time. There might be also like ancestral healing work that you've been doing or trying to break some generational curses in your family that has been kind of like plaguing some sort of area of your life. I do feel like you're getting a lot of protection. So for some of you, you may have felt like, I don't want to say the word, you already know what I'm talking about, but you know when you feel like a certain area of your life is just not going well. I don't like to manifest bad words, but sometimes we get that feeling, right? And it does always kind of like stem from patterns from our family. And I feel like a lot of you have been trying to break that through. It does feel like it came out of the blue, so it could definitely be that full moon of Capricorn really ignited that to see like a new perspective or a new judgment on situations, which I actually had done a reading on prior to the full moon in regards to having a new judgment day. And a lot of people that I've spoke to lately have been going through a huge judgment that came out of the blue, right? So this might have been also something that really was very important for you in your life. I also see that you have the goddess of nature here, which means that either you are really being drawn towards nature, really wanting to be in a very green or peaceful area, right? And really putting more focus on manifestation, really putting more focus on like your dreams, your goals, and things that you want to achieve in your life. If that's the case, then being around in nature could absolutely amplify that energy, as you will be using like the 4 elements, or actually the 5 elements of the earth: fire, water, air, and the ether. So these energies are definitely coming through for you, enhancing your ability and your gifts to manifest. Okay, now we got like something crazy coming through. Really seriously wanting to know how this is going to play out for you. This is crazy. Oh my God, like, oh my God. You've got love bomb, rage, and then the message on the way. Some of you might be feeling very upset, or will be feeling very upset, because someone in your life is trying to love bomb you, and you feel like this person is constantly coming back around, being sweet on your ass, and then just like silence, right? Like you're full of rage of something that has to do with love bombing. You're like, is this person taking me seriously? They come in hot and heavy, and then you buy it, and then they're like gone. And that makes you feel very, very angry. Like there is some upset energies here. Gosh, what is this? Tell me more about this situation for Taurus, please. And it's also like with that psychic energy coming through, you're thinking of someone and then they message you, or you dream about someone and then they message you. Yeah, see the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. The 6 of Wands. You're like, are you trying to get like attention from me or what? What is the situation? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, it's going good. It's going good though. And also like this rage, right? I'm sure that whatever you are in the world, you may have experienced also a lot of thunders, right? Like, and those thunders did bring some rage energy, and it came out of the blue. I really want to know if you've really witnessed that energy too. And it was unexpected. It was not something that people were anticipated on, but I can imagine a lot of you out there, after these storms, you had like a storm warning coming through. I mean, like, it doesn't have to be, but it does feel like it was something collective, and it has to do with kind of like expressing your boundaries, expressing yourself in a way that could involve being enraged about something. Now, I don't know what it is talking about, but I feel like Spirit is actually nudging me the opposite way of, okay, that rage just kind of like took place. It's not what is kind of like the end of the world, but it's also not something to put more focus on, simply because from this point on, you are moving forward with pride. Okay, you're getting your success. You need to be putting your energy and focus on being consistent in regards to your goals, being consistent in regards to your commitments, and put all your energy into what was the saying? Put your mouth where your money is. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. That's what I'm getting. So that means that, yes, that rage could have taken place, but it's not something that we're needing to be putting the focus on. It's like you already know what that has done to your emotions. You have like an emotional outlet. Now you're moving forward. What is the blockage here? The Four of Pentacles. You know, this is like the Four of Pentacles for me is a narrow mindset, which means that some people just hold on to their comfort. For God's sakes, you know what I mean? Like, for God's sake, they're holding on to their comfort, to what they know, to how they do it, to the small little mind that they have, and all your big dreams and everything that is bigger than that is just like a no-go. These are people that are keeping you stuck in an old way. This is the love bombing. It's like they will be acting sweet and nice until you challenge them to get out of their comfort zone. So they're holding a grudge, they're holding back, they never really wanted to experience something bigger or better because they have their own ways, but also that means that they will never grow out. And I feel like you also feel in this energy of like outgrowing certain situations, outgrowing certain people, and outgrowing, for God's sake, certain mindsets. And the more that we kind of like grow out of a situation, the more that you see that there is a disbalance, and that disbalance could create that rage where you feel like, man, I don't fit in here anymore. And it's not because you're lacked in or you're not fitting. It's more like the energies are out of balance. You are growing. You are here, so you are absolutely growing. It's just like I don't know why. Why this came up to my mind. Yoga with Adrienne. Every time you're like sitting there and you're doing it, she's like, you already done the work. The fact that you're here listening to this, or you're here doing this yoga, I'm just giving an example, right? You are already accomplished something. And I feel like that's what I'm getting at, right? Like you being here means that you are able to grow, that you are willing to grow, whereas we are dealing, maybe even collectively, Taurus, with people that just want to be stuck in their old ways, in their old mindsets, doing the same old, and then complaining about everything that's just like not working. And it's like, it's time to grow. It's time to grow. Because staying somewhere out of fear of growth, out of fear of getting out of the comfort zone, ain't going to bring you nowhere. And I feel like you're exhausted. You're like completely exhausted. Look at that. 5 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, both in the reverse. Look at this. Cute. Cute. It's like, I don't know about you. Maybe you tend to grow. Okay, no, never mind. I don't know where that thought wanted to lead me, because this energy is like holding on to a grudge, not wanting to make a change, at the same time not letting go. If this is in regards to love, this is that a type of energy of like, can't have you and won't let anyone else have you. If I can't have you, no one else can. And it's like not making the practical effort or the changes that are necessary to keep a situation or a relationship, regardless of what type of relationship it is, right? Of growing, of finding a solution. It's like keep on circling back to the same old, pity, pity, patty, pity, 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 patty, pity. Wow. So this is the type of energy that someone is holding on to, and you're trying to outgrow it, right? Like this is the energy that you're trying to outgrow it, and now you're just like tired. You're tired of like dealing with this grumpy energy. That's what it looks like. Like someone needs to walk away from being so closed off and like a borderline narcissist. Good Lord. Good gracious Lord. And then we have the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like hearing, or like there is a gossip. There is definitely some sort of gossip that's circling around about a breakup, a heartbreak. You know, it's like everyone involved knows that something was painful, and they're gossiping about it rather than tackling the issue and finding a solution. What is in the extended, I'm going to dive deep into your person, the person on your mind, and their current feelings. And also like the advice, like what is this about? Like what? I'm getting the rage for you. I'm feeling your rage, girl. Alright, the Chariot, the Lovers, and the Seven of Wands. So this should be like your standards. I'm hearing like high standards. That's what it is. Successfully moving forward. Finding peace, love, and unity and harmony within yourself, and attracting yourself or surrounding yourself with people that are peaceful. Okay, no more complainers, right? Like I seriously manifested it in on my channel actually, like many years ago. I had like a lot of views on the videos, right? But there were also a lot of negative comments always. So I was like, you know what? Instead of like constantly being in this rage with these people that just bluntly talk, I was like, you know what? I don't want that type of energy. Like I want clean and clear people that are supportive, that are loving, that are kind, that are like the same vibration. And maybe that's a little bit less than any other channel maybe, but at least I can guarantee you on my channel, like everyone is supporting one another. I had like the other day, and it really, you know, touched me in a deep way. I had someone that commented on a Sagittarius reading, like, I feel so freaking lonely. And I had like at least 10 of my subscribers really supporting that person and giving that person like hope and support. And I was like, this is what I manifested. I wanted people around me that were loving, supportive, not complaining, just being, you know, honest, authentic, truthful, without really hurting one another. And I feel like I managed that. And I feel like maybe you are also in this energy of like, I want that as well. You want people around you that are as equally loving, giving, and nurturing as you. And we can't expect that always, right? Like Taurus, let's be very frank. We all know this world. We can't expect everyone to be on our same level of intentions. However, we can make our own decisions to only evaluate certain energies and people based on what they give to us and based on how they treat us. And if we actively make better decisions in regards to that, we will have so much more calm and peace and love in our lives. Rather than trying to make people that are not willing to love or care or treat respectfully do those things that we are trying to make them do. It doesn't work like that. It needs to come automatically, right? It's like software update automatically. Organically, okay? Like, it's organically. Like, I even had, like, I don't know why this comes up, but like, I don't know, that's a personal note. Maybe you're not really interested in a personal note, but I even had someone just ask me like, oh, did you get these subscribers? Like, did you buy your subscribers? Like, what you mean? Like, I'm not able to succeed in life? Like, what do you mean? Like, I have 300,000 subscribers almost. And you're going to accuse me of buying subscribers and acting like I'm something or something? Like, I don't know. You know, like, with these type of interactions, I'm like, I ain't going to engage with this. You know, that's the way it is. I work damn hard every day to get where I am for 8 years. Trust me, you can't stay on the loop. You can buy subscribers, but you can't. Okay, you know what? You get my point, right? Balance spirituality and practicality in a time of healing. So, obviously, like, healing is the ongoing goal, right? Like, we constantly heal parts of ourselves, but when you look back, you know that you've healed a lot of things, and it's like it keeps on coming, but it's going to make you feel way more stronger, okay? Way more stronger. And also, balancing spirituality with practicality means that you also actively need to do something to enhance your spiritual gifts, right? Even if it's like, you know, being out in nature, meditating, yoga, exercise, divinity work, magic, like, not that type of magic, but like rituals, right? Rituals to enhance your powers, your gifts, reading for people, things like that, okay? Right, that's what I have for you for now, my lovely Taurus. I'm going to go back to the, no, not go back. I'm going to stay here and go into the extended reading for my members. That will be only for the illest tribe, the extended, and all the other ones are either the early access or just the FSA illest support, because yes, I love my hooligan supporters. So thank you so much, and I catch you in the extended, if not within a week. Take care.